There's so many weapons on this community team.
No.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Now here's Morant. Over Holiday. And Morant gets it to go.
Boy, Morant is a gamer. Sinking that one right through contact.
Morant against Holiday. The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson outside. The shot comes out.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The drive by Bane. And he throws it down with one hand.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Holiday passes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and shoots. First shot won't go. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bane, lets it fly. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
They grab their own miss. Here's Holiday. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
That's good from Holiday. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Now here's Bane. From 9 feet. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Tatum. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Bane against White. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. Aldama outside. Unloads. And another miss by Memphis.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Yo, right here.
Tatum with it.
Come on.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Misses with a tough leaning jump shot. Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Shoots from 12. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Bain. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
And Bain drops them both. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, BA. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Now here's Morant. Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A nice shot by Brown.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Inside, here's Bain. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Bain's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Boston calls time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Morant against Holiday. Aldama. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Outside White. Over to the left wing. For 3, Porzingis. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 4. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Brown. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's the floater. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Holiday.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Now here's Morant. Over Holiday. Here's Bain. Good work defensively by White.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Moran against Holiday. Jackson outside. Over Porzingis. Jackson can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's White. Takes it inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Outside Moran. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Greg.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Now here's Jackson, and that one good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Holiday. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Timeout. Started.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Williams comes in for Jackson. Smart's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Going inside, stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
First one falls for him. LaRavia is checked in for Jackson. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Boston trailing. Here's Hauser to the inside. Cornette. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Brown against Smart. Up again. Here's Clark. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Hauser. No points so far. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now here's Smart. It's Williams, high post. Good work there as it goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hauser can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Boston, no good that time either. And the Grizzlies shooting right around 42% in the first. Williams on the wing. The 3 nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Cornette. He gets it in there. Cornette's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside, Williams. Releases. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boston has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. That one off the back iron and out. To the middle. Here's Clark. And he banks in the layup.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Horford. And he buries his first look.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
Here's Pippen. Williams from long range. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Pritchard. Brown finds Horford. Clock at 4. Shoots. It's rebounded by Memphis. From downtown. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up by 11. And we'll be back right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Smart and Bain run the wings. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Tatum. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on two things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, BA. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
Now here's Bain. Pass to Pippen. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Kicks it out to Smart. Clark against Tatum. Clark, the pass to Smart. Here's Pippen over Holiday. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Tries again. And he can't get that one. Good D by Clark. Smart against White. Here's Pippen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
White finds Tatum. Over Clark. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play. His actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there. Fires in the triple.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that three ball. That's how good he is.
Now here's Smart. Still without a bucket. Shoots over White. And it's Smart missing. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, B.A., is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
Free throw good. Brown.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Grizzlies now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Morant. Bain, the pass to Morant. Goes up again, and it's laid up and in by Bain. Bain's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Holiday. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in the game. Looking to get back on track. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. On up the court, Holiday with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Tatum drills the 3.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Lots of room. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Holiday. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Outside Bane. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's White. He's got 5. Here's Tatum. That one a little long. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Jackson can't get it to go.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
We're talking about a big man with excellent touch. Porzingis will never shy away from a mid-range opportunity.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Morant against Holiday.
Pick on me.
Here's Tillman. Still no points. Goes back up. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jack's up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Second chance effort. Tatum just so strong inside.
One of the hardest, most prideful players out there. Jason Tatum ready to help out on that play.
Moran against Tatum. Tatum with some nice D. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
BA, he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
Williams is checked in for Memphis. Left side, Moran. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Fast feet, watch Derek. Who's got ball?
Williams against White.
Step out. Switch.
Horford outside. Clock at 6.
Hey, yo, right there.
Tatum against Jackson. Tatum can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Down low to halt the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Williams against White. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Horford. Another one falls for Boston.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Now Moran. Outside. Williams. Good work defensively by White.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Tatum, good.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Morant with it. A deep three. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Williams. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Pritchard. The kick out to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. White against Williams. There's Tatum with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. LaRavia comes in for Aldama. And Smart subbed in for Ja Morant. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Horford outside. Pass to Hauser. Beyond the arc. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Smart outside to the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Boston's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And 1:01 left in the first half. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. Brown, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Hauser. Fires the 3. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Hauser, defended by Jackson. From behind the arc. Hauser can't get it to go. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Hauser. Let's go with a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah, so big. The game plan did not work out for Boston in the first quarter. They tried to get their legs under them and establish at least a little momentum, and at their lowest point in the period, they were facing an 11-point deficit. Moving on to the second quarter, big-time momentum shift as they came out blazing, wiping the deficit away and now lead by 2. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they were lighting it up from three, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. On the floor for Boston, Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3, and it's Holiday in at the point. Hey, Horford from range.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Here's Brown. After the basket by Memphis. Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Porzingis against Clark. That shot off. Boston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Holiday. Outside White. And there's a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in. Memphis trailing here. Morant looking for an opening. Now Bain.
Step out, step out, step out.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Inside. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Morant against Holiday.
Pick up, man.
Kick out to Brown. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now just a 3-point Boston lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant against Holiday. Morant, the pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. Over Holiday. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Tatum inside, hounded by Morant. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Bane against White. And the basket by Bane.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Tatum finds Brown. Pass to Holiday. No good there. Morant with a defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Down low. Here's Jackson. And he lays it up and in. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis in the post. Hounded by Morant. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Outside Morant. From deep. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Holiday. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Pippen, he's checked in for Jackson. Tillman's checked in for Boston. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Leading by 5. Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. The steal. It's stolen by Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Tatum against Bane. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Pass to Holiday. And here's Brown. Hounded by Morant. Outside Tatum. Over Bane. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And Memphis shooting about 41%. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Oh, forget the threes, Jaron. Hammer them down low. Great possession, big fella.
And Boston calls time here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. LaRavia is checked in for Aldama. Williams comes in for Desmond Bain. And it's Marcus Smart in for Ja Morant. Outside Holiday. Here's Hauser. That one is off. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. Here's Hauser. Williams defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Smart looking around. Oh my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
Boy, that's a terrific job of Marcus Smart handling the basketball. He is relentless in how he's attacking the defense.
Holiday against Smart. Looking to end this cold spell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
First free throw is good.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Pippen passed to LaRavia. Pass to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Inside. Horford gets it done inside.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Outside, Williams. Now here's Jackson. 12 points for him. Pass to Smart. It's deflected. Jackson against Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Back to Holiday. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Pippen.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Smart. Back to Williams. Pass to Pippen. Here's the 3. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. Smart with the bucket. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Hauser. Horford outside. And here's Holiday. Tipped away off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Clark is checked in for Memphis. There's a minute 26 left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. Clock is at 3. No one covering. And the Celtics lead by 4.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to LaRavia.
Go.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's LaRavia. Horford covering. 5 on the clock. And it's LaRavia missing. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. Back to Pritchard. Horford outside. Lets the 3 fly. And the Celtics another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And here's Holiday. There's the 3. And the miss. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Desmond Bane is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And for the Celtics, they're shooting about 41%. Now White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
That's all about determination from Derek White. Doesn't let the contact deter him.
Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Bane against Tatum. Bane, no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Over White. And Morant gets it to go.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Tatum from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
White against Morant. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there. Now the Celtics on the move. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Oh, show a little stuff on the dribble drive, Derek White. Brushes off the defender. Yes, sir.
Outside Morant. Unloads from 13. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, Porzingis using that length in the paint.
There's simply no defense for that. Porzingis, so creative, can score in so many ways.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start. Then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark, and it's Jackson in for Smart. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Brown, and the jam by Brown.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Bane. He's off on that one. Good D by Porzingis. Boston on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Kick out to Brown. From outside the arc. Another shot. Porzingis taking the contact.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. And again, Memphis no good.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
White against Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Horford. Outside White. From the arc. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Takes a three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. The ball's knocked loose. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 5. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. White against Morant. White can't hit.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Fades back. Here's Morant. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brown. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half. White against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Tatum. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Tatum can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. Shoots over Morant. White can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over White. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Bain with it, now guarded by Brown. Bain against Brown. Bain, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Morant against White. On the wing, Tatum. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 17.
When you're 7-2, you can play at a whole different altitude.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. The 11-footer. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 8 assists in the game. Boston shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. White against Morant. Kick out to Brown. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't cool him off.
Now here's Morant. Bain with it.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
That free throw, no good. Drew Holiday's checked in for Tatum. And he's good on the second. Now here's Holiday. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Shot from the inbound. Counted. Tatum's got 22.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Morant against Holiday. And Morant gets it to go.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Brown. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Morant. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Here's Jackson. No good. Tatum with some nice D. Boston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kristaps Porzingis.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And it's rejected. They get it back. 4 on the clock. Here's Brown. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Left side Morant. Some solid defense from Holiday.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Outside White. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.